We are back in Night City, and we are playing Cyberpunk 2087. The crew is down in the dumps. They were in the church, the Holy Angels Church, hanging out, kind of relaxing, getting away from Fuji-san, trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Hornet came by and opportunistically bought the Blue Lace production at the perfect time, pennies on the dollar, which, by the way, as a game master, you guys, $1 million was too cheap to sell your operation. But
we figured,
you know, Hornet came in at such a perfect time, like the shrewd fixer that he is, and bought your business at the right time, and is going to take over Blue Lace as an ally. You guys are going to teach him how to do it and all that. And then we got a visit from Takamura 10 years later from what happened in Cyberpunk 2077. He is still working for Arasaka, and he came by stressing, saying, we got to get rid of Fuji-san and you guys are going to help me do it. But he wanted to make sure that the disposition of this group was sound. He wanted to make sure that they have unity, that there's somebody that he can rely on. So he tested that. He tested and asked them some really hard questions, and I think we are closer as a group than we ever have been. Everybody let it all out. You know,
about
all
to
the
lose two of
suspicions.
us.
Yeah. All the suspicions that they had about Doc, that was all laid bare. Doc kind of explained himself, like why he acted the way he did. I don't think it's 100% resolved, but at least it's going, you know, the graph is going upwards, you know, it's no longer going downward. And when all that was said and done, they had another visitor, and it's like, Jesus Christ, what is this, a clown car? Another guy coming in? And it was the Hecate Ring, who are very upset about a dead family member that happened many, many sessions ago, last season, in fact. It was a side gig with Doc and Theo. They went on a side gig, and honestly, the Hecate guy was just collateral damage. It wasn't really personal or anything like that. It was just a fight that had to happen because that's the streets of Night City. But these guys took offense to that. And they knew that it wasn't personal, but in their culture, there has to be balance. It's like, you killed one of our guys, fine. It wasn't personal, fine. But in our culture, there are certain things that there are certain traditions that need to be met to make this okay, or else we're going to come for revenge. And the players, you know, they express like, yeah, we'll take care of it. Yeah, you know, we want to be good with Hecate. But one thing led to another, and then they're in a nightclub killing Fuji-san guys, and then they're running around, and then there's ninjas on bikes. And they forgot all about the Hecate Ring, all right? Well, the Hecate Ring didn't forget about them, okay? And I'm sure that you guys understand how they were able to find you, because they are information brokers. They are a nomad family living in the underground of Night City instead of living on the outskirts. And they specialize in information brokering. So they know exactly where you were, and they said, all right, well, they leave us no choice. We got to go straight to them and tell them, hey, we got to do it now. And now it is a blood price, okay? Before, you guys could have helped us with something and made things better in that way, but now that's off the table. Now it just it's combat. That's it. You pick your champion or fight yourself. So Theo decided he's going to fight for himself, and Doc shrewdly realized that he cannot fight this fight on his own. That this is not the type of fight that he fights. He fights a different way. So he asked Darby, who is the most suspicious of him up until this point, maybe still, but he asked Darby to be his champion and said, I'm gonna owe you a big one if you make it out of this, okay? And Darby accepted, right?
Yeah. I don't know. He's a bit unsure, like you were saying. They trying to mend bridges, him and Doc, I think, right now, and he begrudgingly sort of went forward to be champion.
That's right, and we don't know what's going to happen here.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Now there is one small detail that these two guys, the debt collector and Tunnel Knives. Tunnel Knives is the brother, the younger brother of the guy that was killed, and he has vengeance in his heart. You can see it. It's obvious. And the debt collector is kind of a little more even keel. He's like, this is just business. This is part of our culture. It's not personal. Tunnel Knives, on the other hand, it's clear that he's out for blood, for revenge.
Can I look at Darby? I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna lock eyes with Tunnel Knives, and so he sees me. Obviously, he's looking at me anyway, and I just go, I nod and say to Darby, swap. You take this guy, I take that guy.
Yes.
You see no change in Tunnel Knives' demeanor. He is still looking at you with fire behind his eyes.
I imagine so, yeah.
And before this fight went on, Debt Collector and Tunnel Knives walked off out of earshot to have a conversation. And with whatever lip-reading role you guys did, you guys kind of made out a few words where he said, "Did you?" like I asked. And Tunnel Knives didn't answer, and then he grabbed his arm and he said, "Did you?" something, like I asked. And Tunnel Knives just kind of said, yeah, you know, kind of just to get him away, you know, like, yeah, I did what you asked, leave me alone. And then the fight is about to begin, and that's where we left off, and that's where we're gonna pick up, right when the fight is about to begin.
So we're rolling initiative, are we? Or are we?
Well, the debt collector will leave it to you. He'll say, you know, we can either fight here right now, or we can go into positions, and then somebody will start the encounter, and then we'll roll for initiative.
Can I just clarify ground rules? I'll put my hand up to the debt collector. Are we fighting mano a mano? Like, say, like, one person falls, is it become 2v1, or do they hands off?
It is 2 versus 2. If one of you falls, then it will be a 2 versus 1. It's hand-to-hand combat or pistols only. No explosives. No assault rifles. No shotguns. And it is to either first blood or death.
Wait, so first blood or death? So don't we have to decide that first before we?
I guess
yes.
Means we can.
we all get to choose. We all get to choose, and majority wins.
I'm okay. First blood, Darby.
So by first blood, it's just literally anyone who bleeds first, or do you mean like the first shave down? So.
Yeah, anybody who gets significant injury, like a scratch or, you know, a little bit of damage is not. I would say you have to be at least at half health for it to be first blood.
So what are you suggesting, Theo?
I said first blood. Like, I'm not the wounded party here, so yeah, first blood.
And if we do first blood, the debt's clear? Or are you still going to pay us in a few months? Okay.
The debt will be clear. We may not work with you in the future because of your reputation with us, but we will cease trying to find vengeance. And he looks at Tunnel Knives sideways when he says that.
No, I'm not sure that your friend here, Tunnel Knives, is actually going to uphold that first blood thing. I feel like he's out for death.
And I think I'm kind of done trimming the Hakate family tree at 1. Like, I know I didn't want that last guy to die. Never mind somebody else.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go forward with that then.
You say that out loud, Theo?
Yeah.
You see Tunnel Knives' knuckles go white a little bit as he grips his knives a little bit stronger.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
Tunnel Knives declares death. Debt Collector declares reluctantly, he says, first blood.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at this guy and say, Tunnel Eyes, I'm gonna say, alright. So you know you've lost the vote 3-1. Here's the thing. If we do this to first blood, can I trust you to uphold the honor of the Hakate and not try and chase me down every 5 minutes? Or is just never going to stop.
Tunnel Knives looks at the debt collector. The debt collector looks at him like, so, what's your answer? And Tunnel Knives says, I promise to uphold our traditions and not come after you, because after the results of tonight, I won't need to.
Okay, I guess we're sticking with first blood. Just for the record, if you'd have told me you were never going to leave me alone to get you out of my hair, I would have gone for death, but since we're here, let's do first blood then. Alright.
And we can hear this, right?
Yeah.
Could I do like a human perception on this guy to see if it sounds like, because it sounds like he's got something sketchy.
Yep, roll a human perception.
Okay, yeah, I don't trust him at all.
I'm going to give you a +1 because he's not doing a very good job of hiding his intentions.
What did that come out to? Oh, that's being weird. Hold on. There it is. Okay, 3. Oh, that's not going to be great. +1 then, so an 11.
All right, with an 11, you see the fire in his eyes. He's obviously out for vengeance, but you can't make out any other agenda from him. He is holding on to those knives really firmly. He's ready for action.
Is there any way I'd be able to tell if the knives were like poisoned or something?
Let's see. You would need to do a perception check. I'm trying to think if there's either perception check or a weapons tech.
I'll just say Doc probably assumes they are, because that's what happened last time.
So that is... Oh, I'm not going to see shit.
Welcome to my world.
Alright, so that is... I was going perception, so that is an 11.
I would probably do this as well, because I'm the one who's going to be fighting the guy, so I am sizing him up, like literally at point blank range.
Yeah, I'll give you a +1, Theo.
Okay.
For Slink, you're convinced that there is no poison on those knives.
Excellent.
That's a 7 plus my 15 was 22.
With a 22, every time he moves the knives a little bit and it catches the light, you see a kind of weird shimmer on the edge of the knife where the blade is. You just see like a little bit of like a bluish purple shimmer every now and then when it catches the light.
Okay. I'm gonna say to him, I'm gonna pull down my shirt and show him the tattoos where the scars are, and I say to him, I know what one of those feels like, so if you think this is a token of your brother's esteem, shall we say, if you think you hit me one of those before I fill you with lead, it's not going to go the way you think it is.
The debt collector raises an eyebrow and he says, what does he mean by that? What does he mean by that, Tunnel Knives? No, there is guns. The pistols.
Oh, sorry.
But he looks at Tunnel Knives and he says, what does he mean by that? And Tunnel Knives says, enough talking. Let's just get this going.
I just say, his brother had a blade that was coated in neurotoxin. Nearly killed me. I've got this scar, this one on my arm, and they showed him my arm. It's like, yeah, I nearly bled out. My friend over there can attest to it. He dragged me out of there. I thought that's what you guys did.
He says, no, yes, of course, we know that, but I asked you to untaint your knives. You said that you did what I asked. And Tunnel Knives looks at him and says, I did what you said. This is probably just residue. There's nothing on here.
Then cut yourself. Lightly. Just break the skin.
You're just trying to get out of this. That's what you're trying to do.
No. Seriously, if you just cut your own hand as if we're gonna do a blood shake, and then we'll carry on. But I agreed to come here. I agreed to come here off my own back. I don't have to be here right now. Like, I was surrounded by allies where you met me. I could have had you gunned down in the street, like dogs, and I didn't. I've come here because you getting what you need as a family member means something to me, and personal honor means something to me. If you don't abide by those rules, then yeah, we are done here.
The debt collector steps in between you two and looks at Tunnel Knives with a stern look, and he says, "Do not mess with our traditions." And Tunnel Knives says, "Fine. Fine." And he grabs the knife and he just slits a part of his arm.
Okay.
And you just see blood trickling down his arm a little bit. And then he looks at you, Theo, and he says, "Now can we get this going?"
I say, all right. And
Just to clarify, he cuts himself with the questionable knife. It's not like some
Yeah.
random knife.
and it is deep enough to be doing what it did to me, if that was what was going on.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
If there's poison on that knife, he just poisoned himself.
Okay, I say, all right, and I take out the Malorian and I fire at him. That's real.
Well,
All right. So we're gonna start right here.
Yeah, why not?
let's go.
We're in
All right, let's roll for initiative.
we are in Derby kick range, so we're starting here. I'm gonna put all of my 6 points into my roll for initiative.
Initiative.
Yeah.
6 points, you mean the luck? Your luck?
No, my
it's,
my roll ability.
Oh,
So-
yeah, you got a special thing, sorry.
6 plus 9 is 15 plus. Is it reflex?
Yeah.
23.
I get 12. 8 plus
23.
That's why we
You
level
got
up our
12.
solos, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
why.
right. 20, and it is debt collector. Oops. Okay, so it will be Theo, debt collector, and then Tunnel Knives.
So I'm gonna just for because I've got both of them on me. I'm gonna have my my katana in one hand, reverse grip, and the Malorian on the other one, like doing it like a, like that sort of thing as I fire at him, just in case he comes in close. I'm currently having a rave, as you can see, and
Gunshots.
yeah, gunshot. So I'm gonna fire everything of Malorian into this guy. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to, head body shots. I'm not trying to do anything fancy. Literally body shots, and let's do that.
All right, combat begins, and it is immediately chaotic as you see everybody moving all at once, collapsing onto each other, moving into cover, whatever they're trying to do. Theo is the first to act, the fastest to act. He doesn't wait for anybody to start the match. The match has started, and he pulls out his Malorian and fires his first shot.
Okay, let's do it.
Roll to hit.
My handgun is 14 plus 9. 14 plus 9 is 23.
Okay. It's better than a 17. And he zigs when he should have zagged, and you shoot him with your Malorian, and it finds purchase into his body, doing how much damage?
It's 46, so I'm gonna go with these 4.
I thought you said
46.
damage there.
No, 46.
46.
I was like, oh.
He's dead.
14.
He just explodes.
19 damage.
He has died.
19 damage.
How much?
19.
19 damage. No double sixes, right?
I got double 6, yes.
Oh, you did? Ooh,
Yeah.
well, my friend, that is a critical injury.
Let's go over to the critical injury table.
Let's go with the... What do we got, Johnny?
All right. Roll 2d6.
Dude, if this ends with the first shot, this guy's gonna be so fucking embarrassed.
Yeah. Hey, that's
That's an 8. That's a
life
5,
is like that.
a 5 and a 3. It's an 8.
All right. Whiplash.
What?
Oh, that's head. No, sorry. Broken leg.
Oh, okay. He's
All
fucked.
right. You blast him with the. You blast him with the Malorian. It hits him in the leg, and you just see him collapse and go down to one knee as that one knee is mangled.
Well,
He's
sorry,
gonna have
dude.
-4 to move.
Broken.
broken leg.
So literally, it did like the dirtiest thing ever. Okay, and then shoot him in the foot, and just he just collapses on the floor.
You just fucking kneecap him right off the bat.
Yep. Like, hey, you want to fight? Let's fight.
All right, Indiana Jones and shit. See you then. All right. Is he still is he still wanting to fight? Like, is his knees like fucked? So is he gonna?
Of course.
Okay, well I'm gonna fire at him again.
Yeah. He is a warrior.
2 this time, not that good. 2 plus handgun 16.
All right, 16. He might. Here's his dodge. He rolls a 10. This time he rolls on the ground and you fire at him, and the bullet hits the parking lot ground and ricochets and hits one of the cars in the back, but you miss.
Oh shit! You rolled a 10. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he rolled a 10.
But I rolled a 16 because I've got I rolled a 2 plus 14 handgun.
Yeah, with the 10, he's at a 21.
Oh god, yeah.
So he rolled
Yeah,
a 10. not-
Yeah.
He rolled a 10. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I could roll again.
His
now
total
it's at
wasn't
31.
Yeah.
156 dodge.
So with the remainder of my turn, he's got no. Well, he got movement, but remainder of my turn, I'm gonna just go over. Am I okay to go here? Will I be able to go
Yeah,
there?
you can go wherever you want. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's well within your move range. So
Okay.
you did that as you're moving, basically.
Yeah.
You just fired twice, hit him in the knee, hit the ground, and then rolled over these sandbags.
Would I be able to get behind this thing here?
Let's see. What's your move? What's your total move?
Let me see. Move is. Where is that? I can't see that.
It's
The
one of your
move
main
is-
stats.
Yeah, it's one of it's
Move 6.
It's your M.
6.
6. So yeah, you can move
That gives you
12
12.
inches.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go down here behind this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere over there.
just like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the
Try
debt
and
collector
crawl over you to me,
moved at the
motherfucker.
same time.
All right.
The debt collector moved at the same time, and he is going to barrel into Darby here. You see him as he's coming forward. He twists the handle of his thunder hammer, and or his power hammer. Sorry, I have Warhammer on my mind. He twists the handle of his power hammer, and you just see a mechanism inside of it turn on like a motor right at the base of the handle, and it shoots up into the head of the maul, and you see it power up, and he's going to take a massive swing at you, Darby.
Okay. Do I
Looks
have
away
to
because she does not want to
announce
see this.
that I do a counter now?
No, yeah, I don't think you're gonna need
He
to.
rolled-
I think you're okay.
He rolled a 1, so let's see, minus
Oh.
13.
Minus 5,
So
is it?
14 minus
Oh,
6.
right.
14 minus 6 is
8.
8. Yeah.
Negative 8.
So he rolled an 8.
And what do I roll against?
You roll evasion and hopefully beat an 8. And you can
Would he
actually
roll, be
counter.
able to roll
It's not- it's
martial arts
13,
and
so
an
I don't
attack?
think I mean-
Yeah, you can roll your martial arts. Use that as
But
your
to roll
evasion.
evasion, don't you need a certain stat? And didn't Darby not have high enough evasion or something?
Yeah,
No,
but
I've
he's
got
letting you do
evasion, I don't
martial
have
arts.
the reflex to do the bullet dodging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have the bullet dodging, but
also
you
the
can use
bullet
your.
dodging.
According to my homebrew rules of martial arts, you can use your martial arts skill to evade this attack. So roll that, and if you get more than 5, you get 13 or more, then you can counter.
13 or
Excuse me.
more. So it's 5 at 15, so
20? Yeah. You easily he trips up over himself, trips onto his boots. I think the mechanism of the hammer turning on at the same time kind of threw him off, and he goes for a massive swing, and you easily dodge out of the way as he hits these boxes next to you, and you see an opening that just is looking right at you, right onto the side of his body. Hit him with a counter attack. So this is just a regular martial arts attack. You don't have to roll
Alright,
so you don't have to roll to hit.
Counters.
Yeah, you can. You can pick a counter. You don't have to roll to hit. You just roll the result,
Alright.
whatever it is.
So
Damage.
I'll go with the martial arts combo then, which is deal an extra d6 of damage, drop one of the results.
There you go. So do martial arts attack. I believe you're at a 2d6.
How many d6? 2. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're 2d6, but so you're gonna roll 3d6 and drop the lowest result. And that's gonna ignore half of his armor since it's a martial arts attack.
Oh my god.
Slink from the sidelines. Get him, Darby!
I need more dice. I'm pressing this.
You're
should have-
online. How can you not have enough dice?
Yeah, click that 3 times. That's 1, 3.
Yeah, it was like
one-
bugging out when I did it 3 times. But yeah, okay.
do one more.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 and 3. It's 8. You did 8 damage. He hits the boxes right next to you. You hear a crazy crashing sound as that hammer hits these boxes and shatters them, destroying them. And you did 8 damage directly to his body, ignoring half armor. So it's not a crazy amount of damage.
That hammer too heavy for you there? As he goes down.
Yeah, you just hear him go as you kicked him right into the side of the ribs. But he's still very much in this fight. Tunnel Knives has vengeance in his heart, but he can't really move all that much. So he's gonna go over here to kind of be in line of sight of you, because that's the maximum movement range that he can do.
Oh shit. This guy's
And
fucked.
he looks at you and he says, "Die!" And he throws one of his knives at you.
Okay. I'm gonna obviously dodge out the way with my evasion.
Yep.
14
I
was lucky with this
3 at 17.
So
In fact,
15.
I'll put my... Oh, no. This is not on new round. So 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay. He rolls a 15, so the knife just goes zooming past your neck and it goes right past your ear and flies somewhere against this shack right here. And at the same time, he swings around and throws the other knife. And you see him like struggling because one of his legs is broken. So he's kind of off when he's throwing, but
Okay.
he's still going to try to get you.
All right.
All right, that is a 14.
And there it is.
14.
No, I won, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll again. A 1 and a 4. So we are... Oh, I fail. So yeah, I fail.
Okay, you fail. So the knife finds its place within your belly. Hopefully not. We'll see. Let's see. And he does 9 damage, ignoring half of your armor.
Okay.
So you're-
4 damage.
4 damage. All right. And the knife goes straight into your chest. You see it go through your Kevlar, your light armor jack, and it finds a spot into your belly. And I need you to roll a resist torture drugs test.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Liar.
Okay, where are we? Resist torture drugs. I'm not
Right at the top left, I think. it was.
I'm gonna give you a +1 because you've already been poisoned by this toxin before, so your body has some kind of immunity.
Okay.
Body skills second to last.
10. So
Second.
10 rolling again. 3.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So 13 plus 20 plus 1, 21.
All right. Yeah, you don't know it yet, but your body is able to fight off this toxin. It didn't hit a vital area where it goes into a blood cell or anything like that. So you're fine. You're like, okay, I guess I'm okay. And the knife
wasn't
just
poisoned after all.
yeah, the knife is not embedded in you, but it kind of just like as you move, it just like gets loose and falls down. But you definitely got hurt from that.
I was going to kick it back at him. I'm not going to pick it up and try and use it. I'm just going to fucking try it again.
It's your turn again.
So I'm going to just move up to him as he's crawling on the ground. And I'm pissed now because he's used that. I'm assuming I can feel it burning. Like, I don't know. I know I'm fighting. I know I'm okay. But I can feel it burning around the
There's
wound
a-
leg. know what
I
this
think there's
feels
too
like.
much adrenaline right now,
Okay.
so you don't feel the burning sensation just yet, but
Okay.
you will.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much... I'm thinking I know he's fucking poisonous knife. I'm gonna shoot him point blank range. Okay, 2... Ah, shit. 2 plus 14, 16.
All right, 16, and he rolled a 15. Not enough.
Okay.
Oh,
46 then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should stab him with his own knife.
don't forget to adjust your solo points.
3... I'll do it now. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 3 is 11. Another 11 damage.
All right, 11 damage. No double sixes, right?
No.
Okay. 11 damage goes straight into his gut. You see the bullet find its place. It doesn't come out, so it's stuck in his body somewhere. And you see him like double back a little bit as that bullet hits him, and he grabs onto the bullet wound, but you got one more shot.
Alright, I'm gonna lean down to him and say, look, bit of advice for future, so I'm gonna let you live. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. I'm gonna like put my gun like right next to him and just fire it again. So I'm gonna be going again.
Go for the other leg.
That is 4 plus 6 because I've done my merc points now. So that's 10. 28 plus 14. 28.
28 is better than 18.
Alrighty.
And your bullet finds its next home inside of his body. Damage?
8 plus 6, that is 14. Plus 3 is 17.
All right, 17 damage. This guy is absolutely wrecked. You see that bullet actually go through. It hits the boxes right behind him, and there's a big blood splatter on the ground and against the boxes as you hit something vital. And you see him starting to slow down, but he still has the vengeance and fire in his eyes. He's looking right at you, Theo. And you're also seeing like this extra grogginess from him, not just from the bullets, but just like as if something's in his system messing with him.
Can I do human perception to like see what's going on here? Because
Yeah.
I think I pretty much know, but like, okay,
Yeah, roll it.
okay.
Missed
Slink nudge
my
his dog.
hand somewhere.
I think he's bleeding.
8 plus 10 is 18.
Theo's had
Yeah,
good
within-
sense, hasn't he?
With an 18, you can tell that there's something else wrong with him. That's not outside of the bullets that are in him.
I'm gonna hold up the Malorian and swing it round like gunslinger style and put it back in its holster. I'm gonna call to the debt collector. We're like, yo, guys, as they're like struggling. Like, and I was like, guys, number one, I'm done here. Like, he can't move. Like, he's fucked. He's done. I'm not gonna kill him. Right? Blood's all over the floor. Is Honor satisfied? Number 2, knife definitely was poisoned. I can already feel it, and so can he.
Debt collector will use hand signals to tell the tunnel knives something. You're assuming it is to tell him, you know, hey, it's over. Get out. It's now on me. But tunnel knives just ignores him. And he groggily says, I said to the death.
Okay, are we still in combat, GM?
We are, because debt collector still has to fight Darby.
Okay, so end of my combat round, I'm gonna sigh and walk over and like put my back to this thing here, just hoping that you'll bleed out before I get there.
Combat round.
Yeah, he did. Oh,
So
wait, you
my
didn't go?
counter was to his, yeah.
No, he just did the
I-
counter.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, roll it. My bad.
Anyway,
It's why you should speak
Yeah,
up.
roll it.
I didn't get more
since it's gone out, I'll do an Armada kick on the debt collector then.
Okay.
As he's turned around trying to
shit.
adjudicate honor, just like side swiping the side of the head.
Oh, rolled a 10
I'll
again.
put
Dude, this
4
guy's...
points to block into it.
Oh,
All right,
Jesus.
Well,
It's not called the debt collector for nothing.
rolled a 33.
Wow. 18.
All right, 18. You hit him with an Armada kick, but he ducks expertly out of the way using the hammer as kind of like a post to get out of the way. But you do have another kick. Or does that
kind
take
ruined
both
the
of
joke,
your
hasn't it?
attacks? Does
Sorry?
the Armada take both of your attacks?
Yeah, but this would be my. I'll wait till my second goal because that's the goal that I should have had.
Yeah.
After he
Okay.
tried to hit me. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, do what you need.
now we're back. We're all good. You missed that. Theo went. The debt collector is gonna go next. He lifts up his hammer and he's taking another giant swing at you, Darby.
Yep.
And that is
So
a
glad I'm not facing
18.
this guy.
18.
That's an 18.
Just some luck.
No, don't need.
Oh.
Never mind.
23, and then I can do another roll. The crit.
Yeah, it is 5 or more. Yep. He thinks he's got you
23 is
this
already
time.
5.
Yeah,
And then a 9.
31
Jesus.
total.
So yeah, you don't have to roll anymore. You just roll your damage, your arm. So that's.
13.
Are you doing a combo?
I might, because I can do a Rastira or Rastiera leg sweep as a counter.
Yep.
So I might do that instead.
Okay.
So you perform this throw without being in con grapple. Oh no, hang on. Got it cut off.
Yeah, so you don't have to be it's a leg sweep, so it's basically a throw without having to be in a grapple.
Yeah, he has to make a DV15 athletics check, and then.
Okay, and he will do that right now.
Yeah.
He swings his hammer and you duck under and kick him, but he expertly jumps right at the last moment and is able to jump out of the way of your kick, which is good for him.
Yeah.
So a lot of action here, but not a lot of damage. No, that leaves Tunnel Knives, and he groggily moves this way, barely within line of sight of you, Theo. And he's gonna throw his 2 knives at you again.
Okay.
Did he get his 2 knives back? Because one of them hit the
Yeah.
container over here, right?
Oh, he has more knives.
I kicked one
He
back
has a
to him
shit ton of knives.
as well. So try it
Yeah,
again.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
he rolls a 13.
Okay, evasion. 14 plus 3, 17.
Sorry, not a 13. He rolled an 11 because he's -2.
Alright, so I'm 17.
So yeah, the knife just flies in the air and it clangs against this concrete barrier. It falls to the ground. You see that same shimmery glow on the knife. And another one is right behind it. Oh, this time he rolls a 10.
Okay.
So 19,
I'm noticing a trend
24.
here.
4 plus... where am I? Evasion, 18.
All right, with 24, he actually finds purchase with that knife, but you saw that it took everything that he had to throw that knife. He's down on one knee when he threw that one, and you hear him grunt going, "Ugh!" as he threw that one, and it finds its way into you, doing 9 damage, ignoring half of your armor.
Okay. So it's 4 damage again. Do we round it up or down? Because
damage.
half is, you know...
Rounding up.
Okay, so another 5.
Yeah. All right,
Can
5 damage.
Yep.
John,
What's up, Doc? Yeah.
can I shout to the rest of the nomads that are around, saying, "Hey, it was first blood. This guy's still fighting. If someone doesn't stop him, we're going to conceal this is breaking the rules of engagement, and more of us are going to have to get involved."
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. Persuasion is not great. Not like Theo's. D10.
If anything, you'll make them roll rushing on behind.
Yeah.
You should really kick these guys' asses. Just...
Oh.
Oh.
That's about 8 for me. That's a 14.
Yeah,
14. With a 14, you see the Hecate, they've been stoic this entire time, and then they kind of like look at each other, and there's some unspoken words that are exchanged between them just from their glances. And you see them kind of relent for a second, and one of them over here, Wire Rider, she steps up and she says, DC, end this. End this for Tunnel Knives. He's gonna get killed. And then he's just kind of looks your way, but he's about to get kicked in the head by Darby. So he kind of is a little bit distracted, and he says, Tunnel Knives, I told you to desist. You're done. You're gonna die out here. And he's just tunnel vision, you know. But you see the other Hecate, they're kind of antsy. They're like, you know, what you said stuck with them, and it looks like they might get involved in the next round. But back to Theo. Theo, roll me another resist torture at a +1.
I'll get my second attack first.
Yeah, I've got to resist this thing that's hit me.
He has to resist the torture first. Yeah.
Oh right.
He has to. Yeah. The knife got him.
That's 8
But
plus...
good job speaking up, Darby. Good job.
15.
All right, with the 15, once again, the toxin does not find purchase within your system. You've seen this drug before.
Once again, now I know what's happening. I'm gonna look in with disgust and kick him the knife back again and say, "Try again." And I lean against this concrete barrier and get a cigarette out.
It clatters against the parking lot ground and just rolls over to Tunnel Knives as he's lazily pulling out 2 more knives in his hand, and you see him swaying left and right with his broken leg too. And Darby, it's your turn.
Yep, we'll go for the Armada kick on wannabe Thor over here.
Anime style shouting your move. Armada kick!
Armada kick.
Yeah, announce it.
I assumed that's what he was doing from the beginning.
All right, 20.
13.
Yeah.
So he has to 28.
28 is better than a 20. This time, after he jumps from your leg sweep, you use that same momentum to get up. And as he's looking over at the Hecate ring to kind of see what the hell they're trying to say, he made that fatal mistake of not paying attention. And your Armada kick finds purchase.
Triple damage on these 2 rolls, I guess.
Is that like
Wait, did you do the
bicycle
minus?
kick from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I put my look into it.
Oh, okay, so it was a called shot.
Sorry, I should have announced first, but yeah.
It's fine, yeah. But so what did you roll total?
What was that? With 4 and a 3, was it? Triple that, so 21 damage.
You did a 9. No. You rolled a 9 to hit. Remember, when you do a called shot is -8.
Yeah, I put 4 points of luck into it.
Okay, so -4.
Yeah, and then I got the martial arts skill of 15. So yeah, it's 4 less.
So wait, what was your total? You
So
rolled a
then-
9, so
9 plus
23
15 plus 4. Oh, minus
No.
4, sorry.
-4. So 9 plus 15, 24
20.
-4, so 20. Yeah.
20.
And
Oh,
what
I
did
think so.
So,
And he
did it
rolled-
the wrong way. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and I think he rolled a 20 as well, right?
So what's that?
so who
yeah.
wins the tie?
So defender wins a tie on a tie. So you Armada kick him, and he lifts his shoulder at the very last moment and blocks your Armada kick with his left shoulder. But you see him stumble a little bit as it definitely hit him really hard. He luckily was able to dodge that one.
Nice.
Is the Armada
Alright.
kick like a Liu Kang bicycle kick?
It's an Armada kick is when you do like this spin attack where your head is kind of on the ground and you're down on one knee on your back leg, and then your other one comes up and over.
Yeah. Okay,
Like that.
I got it. I just want the
Yeah, so-
immersion. I'm just in my brain.
Yeah, it's like a breakdancing move where it's super powerful, super powerful. All right, and even though he blocked it, it hit him and he staggered. Theo, it's gonna be the top of the round and it's your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna walk around here, and I'm gonna look at Wire Rider. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna gesture to Tunnel Knives. I'm gonna say to her, if you don't end this now, I'm gonna go over there and kill him. because he's poisoned me twice now. This is not respectful.
She looks at you, she looks at Tunnel Knives, and she just like runs over and gets in between you two. And she looks at him and she says, "It's over. Let it go. Balance has been restored. This won't bring him back." And then you just see Tunnel Knives look at her, and he holds his knives up in front of him and he says, "Get out of my way." And he just falls to the ground and collapses. And she kind of just like goes over to him.
I just walk back to Slink and I call Darby. Darby, stop toying with him. Let's go.
All right,
I'll
Debt
just,
Collector. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna put my hand up as like a gesture to like commit like what do you call it? Sort of high five and say,
Are we done?
Yeah, but if yeah, like it's not like I'm not opening myself up to see.
Yeah,
but
just to like get an acknowledgement.
Yeah, to see whether he's recognised that combat's over.
Well,
yeah,
they both have to go down, right?
Yeah, they both
it's
have
not
to go
over.
down, so I don't think he's going to
over.
stop. You're going to have to fight him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get
over.
involved with that. I'm gonna leave them. If it looks like it's going too long, I'll jump in, but I'm not gonna be dishonorable and gank the guy.
Yeah, according to their rules, you can be. It's not dishonorable if you go 2v1.
I'm gonna.
They would have done the same to you.
I'm gonna get this crate over here. Where is it? This. I'm gonna drag it over here and sit on it and get a cigarette. And I'm just gonna toke my cigarette and watch the fight.
Okay.
All right, you do just that.
I do.
I look at Y Rider and I offer her a cigarette. Like, you wanna take a seat?
I'll run over
like,
and see if I can give medical assistance to Tunnel Knives if possible. If that's allowed.
Okay. So yeah, you run. It's perfectly allowed. You run there at the exact same time that he collapses, and Wire Rider's. She's down on her knees, looking at him, checking his vitals, seeing what's going on. He's bleeding. His leg is broken. And Debt Collector is obviously a little bit distracted, and so is Darby, but they still have to fight. And Debt Collector just looks at you and he shrugs his shoulders like, "Here we go." And he's going to take another massive swing with his hammer at you.
Okay.
And he rolls an 18.
19.
Yeah.
10, 15. So 19.
19. All right, yeah, with a 19, you're able to dodge out of the way. You can't counter, so it's like right at the last moment, an upward swing, and it just goes right past you. You guys are just neck and neck in this fight. And it's going to be your turn, Darby.
Are you sure that hammer's not too heavy for you? And then I'll what should I do? I might just do regular combo actually this time, because I can do it twice, can't I?
Yeah.
So I'll do a combo one time, which is roll 3 dice and drop 1 6, or one of the dice.
Yeah. Yep. All right,
So
11
4,
damage.
6, 5.
Yeah, so the 4 gets dropped, so it's a 5 and a 6. So you go belly, head, and spin around, hit him. It definitely does damage to him. You see him just grunt in pain, like, ugh!
Do
As
I
you
get
do-
a crit for that 6? Or is that not?
It has to be 2
sixes.
6s. 2 6s are a
I
crit.
got you.
Yeah.
And I'll do the same combo again for my second martial art action.
Yep. And he's going to try to dodge out of the way of
damn
this
it.
one. Oh, he rolled a 1.
Yeah, 3 points. I
So-
clicked it.
oh,
3 times,
jeez.
but yeah.
And then a 10. So
Yeah.
he's at 14. So he rolled a 4. His result is a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. What did you roll?
Pardon? That was the roll.
Oh, you have to roll your attack, right?
Damn
You
it.
rolled
No, I'm
you
getting
rolled
ahead of
damage,
myself.
not to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got
To hit and then
ahead of
damage.
myself.
No worries.
So a D10.
That is it. Yeah, you're fine.
15.
You're good. He rolled a 4, so he's good. So you obviously the first combo definitely staggered him, and it opened up room for another shot. Roll your second combo damage.
That was it.
So now-
114. So it's just 4, wasn't it?
Well, it was out of turn.
'Cause I
so...
did it. If you want me to roll again, I'm happy to.
Yeah. Just do it again.
Don't
Just do it again.
argue.
Yeah. Come on, dude. The GM's letting you do it. 114 again, dude. The dice have decided.
Never mind.
All right,
Dice
5
are slow.
damage. 5 damage. Barely does anything to him.
Yeah.
Even though he's staggered, he brings his arm down and is able to block. Okay. And it's not over. He's definitely hurt, but it's not I wouldn't say it's first blood just yet. But it will be very shortly.
He hasn't done a scratch on me yet, so.
Yeah,
that's
he's gonna-
quite dapper, really.
He's gonna take like a half step back here just so he can get you within Warhammer. Jeez, I keep saying Warhammer. Just within Power Hammer range. And
We're
he's going
all
to do a
into the
spin
Warhammer.
attack. I know, he's going to do a spin attack here. This is going to be an 18 to hit.
19, 10, 16.
Oh, there it is.
Well, there we go. Yeah,
There it
one that we
is.
were dreading.
That's
There it
16
Points.
minus 7, so 9.
Wow.
Yep. So
Yeah.
finally,
Yeah, I
his
got it.
hammer finds you, and this is going to be massive damage as it goes straight
Yeah.
into your body.
Yeah. Oh, it skips the armor jacket.
Okay. To be honest, not bad. 14 damage, ignoring half of your armor.
Done yet? Let me just add that.
There's 5 then. So you take
Yeah.
9.
Thank you, mysterious
Alright,
benefactor board, for those 5 gifted memberships.
Hey.
You can't bribe the GM. I'm not the GM.
You're bribing the wrong guy, dude. Yeah. All right,
skip
that
some more.
Warhammer, that power, man. Every time I say Warhammer, you guys get 10 IP.
I love how Baron's been Baron's been the only one like chatting, and he's the only one who didn't get a membership. Like, that fucking sucked. I'm really sorry, man. It's roll of dice is where it is.
That's.
Well, maybe he already has a
Nice,
membership.
well.
Maybe he's already a
No,
member.
he doesn't. It would have come up on my
Only
thing.
give.
It would have come up on my
No,
thing.
you know what sucks about YouTube is, we're digressing a little bit, but they give the random membership to any subscriber. So even if it's somebody not in the chat,
Yeah.
it'll just be
Yeah.
one of your
Oh,
thousands of
that's
because I get random memberships from Liam Dembski's chat, and I'm like never there for his live thing, and I'm
Me
like,
too.
dude, I wish I could give it to somebody else. You know what I mean?
I've had that with a lot of people. I get like a random membership to somebody's channel. I'm like, I didn't fucking pay for that shit. Come on.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm barely ever there. Anyway, so yeah, this hammer hits you. It hurts, but not too much. Hits you right in the belly, and it's gonna be your turn. End it, Darby.
I'll try to, but I'm out of luck right now. so-
Trying my best.
Yeah, any significant amount of damage here will count as first blood. He's going to
The
roll
good
to
news
evade
is-
Yeah,
here.
I'll just
Patreon
go
is
for
free.
plain old combo again.
Okay.
Playing the combo because I think I'm just gonna fail every time if I do an Armada kick without any luck points in it.
It's hard, yeah,
Minus
especially
8. Yeah.
against him. He's a skilled combatant. He
Exactly.
just rolled a 22 to evade.
We 7 add 15, so 23.
23, yeah, just enough. He tries to evade out of the way, and this time
No, it's 22.
you find your.
Bad maths.
It's 22.
Oh wait, you rolled a 22.
Yeah, 7 add 15. I don't know
Oh,
why
okay.
I said 23. Yeah.
Yeah. So defender wins in a tie, and you guys are tit for tat. It's neck for neck.
Can I get my second martial art, or is that
That's right.
over for that?
No. Combo lets you do two of them, right? Or does it?
Yeah.
It'll specifically say
Well,
this
ye-
counts as your 2.
Well, the Armada kick says that it negates my 2 martial art,
But the combo
attack doesn't specify. Yeah,
No, so it's fine.
So I'm guessing you can do it twice. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it twice. You
10?
just rolled a 10, so roll another d10. All right. Yep, you got him.
13,
Yeah. So
15,
the first
so,
one,
yeah.
the first combo, he blocks. You go 1, 2, 3. He blocks. He leaves an opening, and that's where you find your next attack.
Yep, and that would be 3d, no 2d6 with this, isn't it? So 6 damage. Good.
This is just a regular
Yeah.
attack. It's not a combo.
It's a combo, which is it's the Oh, is it 3? Am I doing?
Yeah, just roll another one.
Sorry.
That one will go away, unless you roll another one.
Yeah, it is. I'm getting confused between the different abilities. Oh,
Okay, so 10 damage, ignoring half of his armor, and you find purchase within his body. You hear him stumble and grunt, and he goes, and his hammer drops to the ground, and it clatters, and it kind of just like flies in the other direction because he was moving with that momentum, and he goes down to one knee, and it is obvious that you have drawn first blood. He spits out a little bit of blood from his mouth onto the ground, and he looks up at you and he puts his hand up like, you got me. And
and I'll put my hand out to like help him off the ground. Well, fall.
he grabs your hand and lifts up, and you feel the power within him and the strength in his body as he stands up, and he looks at you and he says, good fight.
Yeah, and I'll just like dust myself off because I didn't take any. Well, I took a little bit of damage in my. Never mind. I thought.
And then someone comes out and says, finish him!
So as As the fight-
nudges Giselle and is like, debt collector, more like cake collector.
Hey.
yeah, as the fight nears its end, you guys obviously see that this Tunnel Knives guy is not doing really well. He starts convulsing on the ground as
I'll
the toxins.
use all my paramedic skills to try and stabilize him.
Are you trying to stabilize his broken leg?
The toxin.
All right.
I got a paramedic.
And he's done this before.
I
Okay,
got a
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
trauma bag. I have a trauma bag.
Wire Rider will say like he has the toxin within him, and she's looking through her bag for, it seems like an antidote. But you're already working, Doc. So hit him with your paramedic.
There it is!
Are you trying to kill him?
You could have get into trouble, man.
his head, you're like
Literally
touching his
kills
chest,
him.
and his head just explodes.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait, it could
That's
be
crazy.
worse.
Let's see how much
That's
worse it
crazy.
gets.
I'm over.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
All right. So you take out a
Do I get a reroll?
take-
Because. So
Well-
that's a 5.
all right. You take out an air hypo, and unfortunately you had the wrong concoction within it. You thought you had a anti-venom or antitoxin, and this was actually an accelerant filled with adrenaline.
Awesome.
So you put it into his system, and
You
then
actually
you just
gave
see him.
this.
He's like starts convulsing even harder, and she says, "What did you do? What did you do to him?" And this is
I
when
was
Debt
trying to
Collector
use the
gets here.
antidote.
And they look at you. They look at you cross, and you see Tunnel Knives. She's just starting to convulse, and she frantically takes out an anti-venom. And you hear Debt Collector say, I told him to not have any neurotoxins." And now they're all gathered around him as he's convulsing, starting to turn purple. You see his veins are showing in his face. They're all purple. His eyes are bloodshot. And
Oh god.
Wire Rider finds something, and she tries to put it within his system, and it's not enough. She's too late. As soon as she breaks the ampule and pours it into his wound, you just see him slowly go unconscious, and he breathes his last breath.
I'm gonna walk over to like Doc and just nudge him and go, "What the fuck, dude? Like, what kind of medical school did you go to? Like, what was that?"
I thought I had the antidote in my hand. I was trying to I was trying to help. Just Doc, I'm just stumbling over my words because I'm just shocked because obviously this wasn't what I intended. Oops.
The other Hecate look at you, Cross, and you see this tension. You feel this tension between everybody, but
before we go anywhere else, if anyone else wants to like get vengeance for Doc obviously fucking up and healing your dude, I'm gonna go back in the ring. Let's get this over with. Or are you all cool? Are we done?
Look, he's the one that coated his knife with poison.
That
I
is
was
true.
actually trying to help.
That is true. That is true. And he lied about it too.
they all look at Debt Collector, and Debt Collector just shakes his head and he says, "No. Balance has been restored. He knows what he did." And he puts his hammer and attaches it to his back. He turns it off, puts it onto his back. And he looks at you all and he says, "I think it goes without saying, but we'd like to never see you again. Now that balance has been restored, let's just avoid each other."
Sounds good. And I just turn and walk off. Like, yeah.
Wire Rider
And then I loot the body.
closes his eyelids, yeah, and then you look, you son of a bitch.
I'm not doing that.
So he doesn't need one of these knives?
You don't need these.
He doesn't need all these knives, right?
Yeah.
He can't need all of these knives.
I think that's like the most low-key funny thing we've ever done. Is like literally just stabs him with a say hypo and immediately just fucking kills him.
And then just start looting him.
Don't worry, I'm a doctor.
He ran over straight away as well, didn't he?
But let's be honest, that was the only time I wasn't actually really upset that I rolled a 1.
You're like,
The fact that you've
you
just
know, it is,
shoving people out
it's
the way.
unfortunate.
Let me do my job.
Yeah.
He just like
Don't worry.
He immediately killed him.
I bet some of those guys are still gonna think I did it on purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just...
Dude,
we are going to be followed
it's
by the
literally-
Hecate ring forever, man. It's going to be happening forever.
You're Leslie Nielsen on Airplane. You're like, you're that doctor.
Oh my god.
I think some of us think you did it on purpose.
Yeah. It was that confident a thing to do. I'm like, yeah, this just did it on purpose. Yeah. Oh shit.
Debt Collector gets down on one knee, and even though he's very injured, he fireman carries tunnel knives onto his shoulder, and you see Wire Rider and Long Guy begin to tear up, you know, because he's a kid, he's a young prospect, but, you know, he was too brash. And they kind of just look at all of you, eye all of you. Sixth Street still has their hands on their weapons because they're not sure what's going to happen next. But, you know, the Hecate ring have restored balance. Without another word, they just start walking away and go into the night of Night City, into the darkness, and they leave.
You're right. Sweet.
And yeah, Bulldog walks up to you guys and he looks at you, Doc, and he goes, "Man, you fucked up."
I'm doing this in character. I'm literally laughing in character. I'm just like fucking giggling. It's so funny. Holy
This is the
shit.
second time I've come across this voice and I
and
stuffed
now
up.
you're doing this stuff.
It's the worst doctor in the ever.
I swear to you all, it was an accident.
That's not better. You
like-
understand that that's not better, right?
The things you don't
Well-
want to hear your doctor say,
You're a
number
doctor.
one, I swear to you all, it was an accident. Like, like,
Doctors are humans too. I know a guy that left his glove inside a patient after he stitched him up.
Was it you?
Yeah, was that guy?
what's that
The guy
guy?
next to me.
Oh my god.
So why do these people want to kill you guys? What happened? Slink's just like, what?
It's the fact that he strode over there like, this is my moment. Just immediately fucking hypos dude kills him.
Doc, are they trying to kill you because you tried to heal one of them and killed them? What happened here?
That's what you do in combat now. Just try and heal all the enemies. Watch them immediately die.
It was actually
exactly.
the conspiracy theory is Deep Cyberpunk's out. He wasn't sure he had the right injection, but he just heard a voice in his head saying, "Do it."
Baron said, Doc is Dr. Nick from The Simpsons.
Hey guys.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
All right, a family tree is extinguished as 2 brothers are killed.
I wish I could
you
be
know.
more upset about that, but it was such a funny moment. I think it just needs to be.
It's called gallows humor. So
I really am the worst doctor ever in any RPG ever. Mark was
dude.
right when he named me that. I thought when he first said that to me, I thought, oh, that's a bit harsh. Now it's like, okay, fair enough. I am the worst.
It might be an
So-
understatement. Dr.
Bruiser
Kevorkian
walks
over
up.
here.
Yeah, Bruiser walks up to you guys and he says, well, Theo, I think, like I said before, I think it's time you guys found another place. I hope that's all right.
Yeah, we're on it. We're
Yeah.
on Tune. Don't worry. Thank you for your help. And I stick out my hand for him to shake if he wants to.
Yeah, he'll take it for sure. And he's there, you know, it goes without saying 6th Street is thoroughly impressed with how you guys handled that. And you could see that with the way that his demeanor. But he will look at you, Doc, and he says, Doc, yeah, about that business proposition, you know, we'll call you. Yeah, don't call us, we'll call you.
I get you. Shit.
And he'll just stick around to make sure you guys leave. But he's not chewing you, but you can tell that.
No, I fuck
You
off.
know.
Yeah, I fuck off immediately.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wants to
I mean, we
fuck
still have to go
off.
collect all our whatever shit we have.
Yeah,
Yeah, literally, I fuck
Yeah.
off immediately. Like, I'm out of here.
yeah. And Theo, the incisions where those knives hit you, they start to turn brown and purple and bruise. But that's just because of the.
I'm side-eyeing Doc like, is it worth putting
I
myself
got
in
you. I
harm's
got
way?
you. I know what I did wrong last time.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like...
You've seen
I
me
mean-
operate on several people. You barged on my surgery. You know I'm good.
Alright, fine. When we're on the metro, just look me over, okay? But, like,
Okay. I'm gonna put all my luck in. All right, not all my luck, but I'm gonna put 4 points of luck into this roll.
I swear, if Theo
Okay.
goes through that fight there like a boss, and then like you just kill him on the metro by injecting him with the wrong thing, I swear to God.
Don't do this, Bard. Don't do this.
Okay,
try.
It's a low roll.
Try.
It's not a.
But
It's
that's
not a
a
1. It's
7
not a
with
2.
my luck. With my luck, and that's
Yeah.
fine because
What's the total?
so that's a 21.
21. Yeah, with a 21, you know, you're more focused. You're able to patch his wounds, and you brought out the right antidote to the neurotoxin. And there's going to be
double checks the
bruising.
vial.
Yeah.
But now probably Theo really thinks I poisoned, like made it on purpose.
Yeah. To be fair, the synth skin is yellow and the anti-venom is orange, so it's like, the lighting, you know, who knows?
Who checks
Yeah.
labels these days? It's just
Yeah, who checks labels?
Slink's checking
So-
labels from now on.
GM. Just as a reminder, like, so this kind of, well, I guess we can take a quick 2-minute break or something, but like, this
Yeah.
fight sort of overshadowed the ending of last session. But what were we meant to be doing from now on? We need somewhere to stay, right? Like, is that set up yet, or do we need to do that now?
No, this is where you guys need to discuss your next move. You know that you want to go after Fuji-san. You did also find out that one of the assets that Fuji-san has was at the Lion's Den. He's a net runner. and you guys believe he was Harpy, one of the people in Frank's journal or in Slink's journal. And yeah, so you do know that. And Hashi even confirmed that he's an asset that Fujisan has used in the past.
Okay. Well, we're going to need a place to lie low. So, Rogue got us 6th Street, so I'm thinking there's got to be like somewhere we can rent. I'm going to say to Slink, like, Slink, can you look on the net and see if there's like anywhere like a warehouse, something we can rent off the books? Low key.
Yeah, Slink's gonna try to look for something and create some fake, like back up a fake profile, so that they can rent it without anyone being able to track it to them and find us a spot.
Do you have a cold?
Maybe use Aura as well. Maybe Aura can give you a little boost doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, she can.
Darby, is that something Aura can do?
Yeah, absolutely. She can do a library search.
Yeah, I think Slink and Aura will do kind of find a good spot, and Slink's gonna set up an account and give it make the account look realistic, like a profile. Give it some backing so that if anyone looks into it, it looks legit, but there's no connection to us. So if someone,
Slink. So Slink,
Yep.
you know that there is kind of like this dark web. It's called, let's see, I wrote it down here. It's called the Blacknet, or the Nexus. And that's basically where netrunners, it's like a job board where like they put down their information. It's kind of like a social media job board kind of thing. And only netrunners really have access to it, or somebody in the know. So you could look through there and see if there's any low-key places, any labs, warehouses, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good. I will do that.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll?
Yeah, so library search, and Aura's going to give you a +1. She puts her hand out, and a cable comes out that could connect to your agent, so she can basically just surf the web with you.
I'm gonna put a couple points into luck into this, just because I really want I really want to not get in trouble here. Put a couple points of luck into that. So
Right,
you said
so
Aura gave me a 5
+1.
Sorry, +1. So
Yeah.
So sorry, 3, 4, and then I put 2 luck. 6 + 9, 15.
All right, yeah. With the 15, you're going through the Blacknet, and you find the Nexus. You log in because you have a profile on there. That's how you used to find work. And basically, you go through the queries and try to find some spots. You did find a warehouse by the docks, and it's in Hornets territory. And it's for lease, basically. A safe house, lay low, chem lab, and then under the chem lab is a basement level where Hornet is renting it out.
Okay. I mean, we still have a good relationship with Hornet, so that should work. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of.
Do you want to look for? Do you want to try to look for other options as well?
Yeah, I'll kind of send them general details on the one, and then keep looking to see what else I can find.
There's another one in a corporate zone where a corporate is allowing people to live in his estate in a basement area as well. Not much information. It does say that he's looking for good-looking people. All right, and then there's another one in Tiger Claw territory that is a casino, and yeah, it's in a casino, and it's in the back room of a casino. It's kind of small, but there's a lot of security. It boasts that there's a lot of security there.
Yeah,
and those are the main 3 options.
Yeah, Tiger Claw connected to Fuji-san, so we got to stay away from them.
Yeah, the Tiger Claws are not terribly happy with us right now. Do I know which corpo the corp guy works for?
No, it's the address is in a corporate zone. So, and you have no idea what corp he works for.
Okay, I'm gonna pass on both ones to them. I will let them know that there's also one in the Tiger Claws area, which I'm just gonna ignore that one.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But I will see. I will see if I can't, while they're kind of deliberating, I'm gonna see if I can't dig up anything associated with that address. So if I can try to figure out which corpo that belongs to before we walk right into a Fuji-san.
Yeah. Yeah, after some digging, you find the address is registered to somebody by the name of Steve Warowitz. And doing a little bit more digging, you see that this guy is a nightclub owner, and he also had worked for Biotechnica. You don't know if he still works for Biotechnica.
Yeah, I'll that info on to the others as well. Biotechnica's not in any of
any dirt on him.
That,
I have some beef with Biotechnica.
But they're not associated with Fuji-san, right?
No.
Biotechnica is not. No, they're a rival corps.
Cool. So, I mean, either one of these spots, could work for us. We can
one's owned by
kind of-
Hornet, by the docks, and one is in a corporate zone.
Yeah. I will say that a lot of the people who are generally looking for us wouldn't expect to find us in a corporate zone. Or, aside from Fuji-san, a lot of the people who don't like us would have trouble moving through there. But it does put us in,
And the part that he's looking for good-looking people doesn't concern you at all?
I mean, it's definitely going to be weird, but I think we can just let him have Theo.
Okay.
Let Theo at him, and I think between them they can sort out whatever they need to.
Percentage on the rent?
I bought the warehouse, I think. All things considered, I don't want to mess around with crazy corporal perverts or whatever is going on with that one.
Just don't want to mess around intentionally with the crazy corpo pervert.
Let's go with this one. I'm gonna ask Slink for the details, and if she gives them to me, I'll message him with a picture of myself on a night out or something, saying, "Hey, looking for a place to stay. You come recommended. Here's my offer," and I'll give him. Again, I've got like top level, lifestyle, so I'll offer him the going rate.
So you're gonna send a message to the corpo?
Yeah.
Okay, he immediately responds, very quickly after looking at your photo, and he says, "Oh, this is so delightful. Yes, I've been looking for somebody to come and keep me company. If you have any friends, bring them along too. Just remember, there's a corporate zone, so you cannot be heavily armed. If you need help getting in, please let me know. I can put your name on the checkpoint so you can get into the zone."
Sure. He said keep me company. Are we living with him in a shared space? Is this always...
Oh yes, I live in the estate as well.
Oh right, so he's in a
so
different
do I.
house. Gotcha. He just wants good-looking people around his estate. Gotcha. Right, that's fine.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all.
Just that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna say my name is Xander Vandersloot. It's a male model name that's on top of my head, like what sounds like a male model.
Jesus. So when I see Theo send that name, Slink's gonna make up a profile, like some sort of or some a sort of like a backing for that name, so that name exists.
Yeah.
And put like Theo's picture on it, so that
Yes.
there's like.
Put me on like
the guy
agency
looks up
websites
his
and
name-
shit as like a dummy account. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
With, like,
so
like,
if somebody
um,
looks for him, he
yeah.
exists.
So there's also like recommendations on there too from like different people that Xander's worked for in the past, shit like that. That'd be awesome.
So also, Slink, you know that this is on the context that whoever's profile that you're making is a net runner or works in net running. So this guy's looking for a net runner is what he's looking for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can forge a profile, a net runner profile on the Blacknet on the Nexus,
Yeah.
and you
so
can do that
I'm
easily.
Gonna do that
You have
for
your own.
Mr. Xander.
Okay, Xander Vlandershoot or what was it?
Vanderschloot.
Like, I will say that Slink's gonna double check the spelling of this name a couple of times before before she makes a profile. She's like, and she like looks at Theo like, what?
Yeah.
Why are there so many consonants?
So he responds back like, "Ooh, how exotic! I can't wait."
I just text him and say, "Oh, my father was Dutch. It's the whole thing."
And he says, "Will you be bringing any of your friends?"
Of course, the more the merrier, right? With a winky face.
And he says, "Well, if they're as good looking as you, then yes."
I look around. I'm like, sure.
I'm like gonna literally like shiver a bit, like, ugh, and then like close her hoodie.
Okay.
She's back in her hoodie wear.
I say, but of course.
Out of game, what is like good looks as a stat on our character sheets? Like, what does that?
It's not dark.
That's a good question. That's a good question. So in the Cyberpunk world, since you can do facial, you could literally sculpt your face to look whatever way you want. The beauty standards have changed. So beauty standards are now all about doing something out there and different and style over substance. That's why people are chroming their entire body, because it's like now you're going so heavy into there, you know what I mean? Or wearing, but there's a fine line, you know, where it's like you're trying too hard, but also, you know, on the other side of the line is you're not trying too hard. This is just who you casually are. And Theo has that. He has that like je ne sais quoi kind of thing. You know what I mean?
It's in his blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Slink when
North loves
she
it when you
fixes,
speak French to him, Don.
yeah. And Slink when she cleans herself up and she gets out of her basement, like she also has it. You know, I don't know if Darby focuses on that or Doc focuses on that.
Yeah, because
No.
Slink isn't. It's not a big deal to her, but it is like, you know, because she's into the net running, into the cyberspace. She keeps herself sleek, and she has the tech. She has the tech hair. She has the skin. She has the tattoos and such.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he says he accepts. Payment is 1,500 a week, and there are for each person and then he starts listing the
300 per
amenities.
person.
Yeah, 1,500 per person for a week.
Did we get paid out by Hornet yet?
Not yet.
No.
No, you guys still have to teach
It's
him
like
how
literally
to
just
cook.
happened.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we were paid out,
so-
we wouldn't be having this issue. We would be doing our own thing.
We'd be buying a place.
Yeah. He'll say full amenities, you know, pool, full bar, stocked, food always stocked, real food, not kibble, heavy security, automated turrets.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay Darby's for helping me out in the fight. I'm gonna give this guy 3,000 just to say
Okay.
thanks.
Would this be coming out of our lifestyle, like, expense?
No, this
Like,
counts as rent, so it's not in your
Rent,
lifestyle.
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Because they were saying amenities and other food and stuff. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, that's included in whatever safe house you're going to.
Oh, yeah.
So
Also,
I'm gonna,
it's understood that you're also like kind of trying to be you're trying to be anonymous and discreet. and so he's helping you with that. You know, you might be criminals. He thinks you're all net runners, by the way.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
all right. I'll put up the 1-5.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
transfer it to Theo, and so Theo can be the kind of
Yeah, same.
man, or sorry, Xander.
We're all gonna need nickname, like new names, aren't we? So.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Oh.
I mean,
Are we going to hear like a Dutch
you know,
sort of accent from Theo now?
Yes.
Zander
is this-
Vanderfloot.
I'll just turn into.
Gold,
I'll just turn into a gold member.
gold member.
What?
Yeah.
Is it Vandersloot?
Vandersloot.
Vandersloot.
It's on the stream if you want to. I typed it on
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I'll need
Jesus.
the spelling on that.
I'll be Art Vanderlei. Just so what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and he'll
Very
book
similar,
it. You
but-
know, there's a whole calendar system there, and you could book the exact days you need. So you guys book the week there, and there's even images of the estate. It's a big palatial estate, like giant, you know, on like acreage in the corporate zone. So this guy's a big deal. You know,
Damn.
he has acres in the corporate zone.
So it wasn't a pervy thing. It was more
Where are we
like
gonna store
I want
our
to surround
weapons,
myself
though?
with beautiful people, and that's the end of that. Basically, it's what he's doing.
I guess we'll find out,
see.
won't we? Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
He did say he wanted company, so whatever you think of that might be.
I mean, look, you guys can roll some kind of roll to try to, you know, deem something. Just tell me what you want to do.
I want
sending
to
you
throw
images of
Theo
the
at him
estate.
and go hide in the basement.
I'm too tired with like the day's events to be like wondering what this guy's like. Yeah, whatever. I'll just shoot
You're like,
him.
whatever.
Okay, I'll shoot him. It's all good.
Okay, so yeah, it's settled. You guys are going to the corporate zone. The exact
Yay.
section is. Where's my map? There we go. Here, let's put it right here.
I was actually thinking of Dogtown. Where is Dogtown? I know we've already decided we're going here, but where's Dogtown?
I forgot where Dogtown is.
Is it like near Pacifica
it's-
somewhere?
Yeah, in that
I think so.
dark area where Pacifica is written on the map. Yeah.
Because that would be a sort of place to hide, but I don't know how we get in there. Because it's quite locked down. I don't know who's running it since the events of 2077.
Yeah.
So Westbrook somewhere. Yeah, so Westbrook somewhere in the northeast area where there's like giant land, you know, there's some dirt roads and stuff like that. That's where you're gonna find this estate.
Nice.
Yeah, northeast area of Westbrook. It is Tiger Claw's kind of territory, but they don't rule all of Westbrook. They just have pockets of territory, and there's other gangs there too. But this is a corporate zone. There's a checkpoint. The way it works, you guys know it. You guys have been to corporate zones before. There's checkpoints where you have to get in. There's a guard. They look at your ID. They call the estate that you're going to, and they confirm, and then you guys get in that way. So that's why he's going to help you out with all that. He's going to make sure that you guys can get in. And he assumes that you'll have some kind of identification at the checkpoint.
So we're gonna have to make IDs to these names.
Yep. There is a skill for it. It's called forgery.
So
We have done that before
the
for the student IDs.
Pacifica would be, sorry, Dogtown would be down here, off the map.
Yeah.
Stadium down there by Pacifica,
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the other one.
and yeah, so it's
Yeah.
down here
Where
somewhere.
Pacifica's written, I think.
Yeah. So Westbrook is where it is, northeast.
So
Yeah.
Westbrook.
Yeah, I can help Slink make some.
Because I only thought of it now.
Um,
Maybe we could use this as a temporary place and we can find our way into Dogtown. Because there was a place to hide, that'd be the
yeah.
place to hide.
Yeah. I think the last time we did it, you have the kind of better forgery stat, so I think I helped you make it last time by getting like the information and making like digital profiles for all the different names.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
beat.
feeling like a 9 in it. I don't know why.
I've got
I feel like I'm.
a 7 in forgery.
I got
Okay.
an 8.
An 8, 9.
Okay.
So 6 is afraid of 7.
All right. I'm gonna have you guys roll the forgery when you guys are there, and they're gonna check your IDs. That's because that's
Okay.
when it'll matter.
21, sir, to the bouncer.
Yeah. So Barracuda and Viper, you know, they'll exchange a few words while they're doing that search and everything. They'll let you guys know that they're gonna leave. Giselle's gonna go meet up with Hornet. She's his new security specialist. She just got that job, so she's gonna see what's going on with that.
Sweet.
And you know, they say if you need anything, let them know. They're gonna take off. Hashi is going to nod to you, Theo, and say to you, "Your wounds, are you good, Theo?"
Yeah, I'm good. Where are you going?
I'm gonna try to pull up some information about the Fujisan board. I think you should all know who they are. If we're gonna tackle the corporation, we need to start from the top down.
That's good and all, but where are you going to stay? Your corporate digs are non grata right now, right?
Takamura has given me a place to stay in his own estate.
Ah! How'd the other half live? Alright, cool. See you around.
It's not like that, Theo, and you know that.
I know. It's busting your balls.
Stay safe, all of you, and let me know if you need anything. And thank you for trusting me a little bit.
I
Nod.
still eye him like shiftily, like I'm still. You've not done anything. You've not proven yourself. So kind of look at him.
Before we go ahead with this, can you do a quick scan with Aura Slink just on Dogtown if there's anywhere we can get in there and stay?
I mean, that's gonna take time, and we can definitely work on that. But we've already paid for the first week here.
Yeah,
so
I
we
know.
can do
I'm
that
just
then.
worried. We're in the Corpo zone. This is their like territory, so I'm just worried we get brought out there, and it's going to be more difficult to talk our way out of that.
On
than talk
that
our way
point,
out of-
how are we getting your armaments through the checkpoints?
Well, that's the thing,
Not
is
allowed.
it? We're not allowed.
Well,
Yeah, dog.
I mean, are we not allowed to bring armaments at all into the
No, you
corporate
can.
No.
You
Yeah.
can. You could bring your weapons into the corporate zone. They have special rules. Like, if it has to be in a bag, the ammunition has to be in a different place in the vehicle. The magazines need to be emptied. You know, it has to be partially disassembled. You know, but
Okay.
pistols are okay, hand weapons are fine, but any like assault rifles or more, or submachine guns, anything like that needs to be partially disassembled. The ammunition needs to be somewhere, and they'll do an inspection of your car and all that. So if you want to avoid that, you can try to hide your weapons.
On that,
You know,
can I say this thing? It's like a 2-second job for her, but I'm like, could you link Xander Vandersloot's accounts to mine and mask it somehow, so when I pay for stuff I can use his name and, like, you know.
I imagine
You can.
Or yeah, I could set up some dummy accounts and such. Yeah.
Thanks. All right.
yeah, electronic security tech.
Does she need to roll for that, or are we good
Yeah.
to go? Okay.
Yeah.
You have to roll for that.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna just for safety, just because weirdness happens. I'm gonna put a couple points of luck into that.
Yep.
Just the better hidden we are, which means that with my base for electronic security is 13, so this is plus dice plus 15,
Nice.
20.
All right, yeah. With a 20, you're easily able to do that. Aura helps you too. to, you know, for the workflow. She helps you with all of it. And it's basically going from one network to another. And when you're looking at, by the time it gets to Theo's agent, it's gone through 10 different loops. And you have full access to Xander Vanderschlut's account.
I'm going to text Giselle. I'm going to say, willing to pay, no problem. But I'd like all of my stuff taken out of my old apartment, like in a normal removal van, just so it looks like, you know, they're kicking me out because I've not paid the rent or whatever. And I want it in this storage base. I'm gonna pay for a storage base just somewhere near Dogtown. I'm gonna whack it in there. So all of my guns,
okay.
all of my gear, clothes, everything, possessions out of there in a normal storage van to this other storage unit.
Okay, so you want it in the storage unit or just in your van?
In a storage unit, yeah. It's not
okay.
like it's just normal shit I can replace, but I'd rather like have all my shit in one place. And there's stuff from Carrie there too that I want to get out of there and move.
Okay, yeah, it's no problem. Giselle's able to. She says, yeah, no problem. I'll get it going.
Make it look totally normal. Like I'm being kicked out. Like you know. He's not paid his rent, so we're getting rid of all this shit. That kind of thing. I don't want any mercs or anything like that. Just normal dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a $1,000 deposit. You'll get 800 back when the van is returned, and the storage unit is 500 per week.
I'm gonna give it 2,000. Just on top, just to say, you know, another 1,000 on top, just to say thanks. And yeah, we'll go with that. So 1,500 heading out of my account. Cool.
She sends you a thumbs up reaction, and she says, I'll get on it right away.
Thanks. All good.
And while that's going on, Aura is seemingly fascinated with the Blacknet. This is her first time interacting with it. She's never seen it before. And she asks you,
be like, Aura, slow down.
Forgive me, Slink. I'm just computing all the different possibilities here. There are so many profiles and so many different netrunners in this Blacknet.
Yes, and you can do a lot here, but do understand, and this is important, Aura, that they can work against you too if you give them a reason to. There's a lot of very skilled people here. Some that will make me look like an amateur. And if you attract the wrong kind of attention, you know, they could get in. They could do things to you that we might not be able to stop. So tread lightly. Kind of follow my lead on this. Just you know, we need to stay safe here.
I will heed your advice, Slink. Could you not find the netrunner that you've been seeking throughout this nexus?
Yes, and but they might also be looking for me. Since
are these profiles not public?
They are. But you know, I'm gonna gesture towards. I kind of bring it up on my agent to show her like the profile I just made for Mr. Xander here. But they're also, you know, can be fake. But at her, you know, with that in mind, out of character, hearing that from Aura, Slink is going to take a look and see what we can find on the Harpy.
Okay, roll a library search as you go through the Nexus. You're trying to filter. You know that he works in surveillance. And ooh, very well. Yeah, you filter the results really well.
18 total.
And with Aura's help, she goes through the filtered results. It's like 100,000 results. A lot of them are fake profiles. You know that. You know that a lot of them are dummy profiles, just like the ones that you just made, because netrunners are very paranoid. but she narrows it down, and she says, "Could this be the harpy?"
Oh shit.
Yeah, we'll take a look, and you know, I think we might. It might. We'll keep an eye on this one.
That's
She's
cool.
looking through. She's looking through the various information and says, "It says here that Night Lace specializes in surveillance, phishing, blackmail, social engineering, data theft, and covert intel. Is that not everything that Fuji-san needs from him?"
Yeah. Now this, I think I think we might have hit pay dirt here.
And she looks at the encrypted messages on the right, and she says, "We could try to encrypt these anonymous posts and see if there's any information about Fuji-san to confirm."
Yeah, but let's take our time and do it safe.
I have already started the protocol.
All right.
And you just see her face just flashing different runes and numbers as she's computing something. She's just doing it on her own without any instruction.
Remember when I said, "Step lightly, Aura"?
I'm done. I've computed. The first message is from someone at a Fuji-san known address. The second message is from a Biotechnica known address. And the third message is from an unknown person in the docks area.
What? Okay, we'll get into the docks area. I need you to make sure that the Biotechnica person has nothing to do with the one we are going to go see right now.
I will post on various message boards to see if anyone can give me that information. Please hold. And
Hold
you
on,
see
hold
her
on, hold on.
computing. She's done it. She's already posted like 1,000 posts. It's already out there. She's off. She's doing it. She's using the terminal. You see the terminal on the bottom right. It's filling with different code as she's filling it. And it's obvious that no human can do this as quickly as she does. And it triggers a failsafe that kicks you out and bans you out of the blacknet. I've lost access.
Now
to
we're
the
gonna get
Nexus.
net wash on our backs now.
Yeah, I'm just like, I saw this coming, and I knew this was coming, and I'm just like, I'm standing with like my when you're like rubbing the bridge of your nose, and you're just like, Aura,
I cannot compute what just happened.
Aura.
You're an AI
Yes.
doing
Remember
shit
when
on the
I-
net, or no one's that stupid. Like, come on.
Remember
Netwatch.
when I said to step lightly? Aura.
I don't understand, Slink. What has happened?
Alright,
Why
we need
did
to
we lose
leave.
access?
Who knows, we could get tracked now. Netwatch
Yeah.
might be on us next.
I'm going to wipe the agent that Aura was running through. And yeah, I'm going to wipe it and tell Theo to blow it up, or to shoot it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
And then,
not shoot it.
I mean, well, and I'm going to go get, I'm going to get a new one, and we're going to leave.
Okay. Sounds good.
Or it's
That's
just
true.
still,
Let's
she's
go to
still
the
asking,
Most
like,
that transpired without anyone really knowing.
Yeah.
Do we
yeah, you
know?
guys don't know the full extent of what Aura just did, but Slink does know that she just kind of went, on her own and just without any instruction, was just going hard. Slink, you know that she triggered some kind of failsafe that the Nexus has. Usually because of somebody using like a bot or something, but it could also be triggered by an AI because they compute too quickly. And it's
Yeah.
just it's suspicious to the Nexus,
Exactly,
so they
which-
just like automatically ban you.
Which is why I'm wiping the agent in case it gets tracked and having him Theo destroy it. Like first we're leaving, and then I'll explain on the way.
Very well, Slink.
What did
I
you...
will have to compute at a slower speed of a factor of 15 or less.
Why am I shooting this thing? You normally you like destroying my property by wearing it, not having me destroy your property by shooting it. Like what?
I'm gonna give him the sassiest of side eyes and be like, "Excuse me, sir, you got me shot."
Good point. And I shoot the agent. But what was that all about?
We let's move first, and then we'll move from there.
All right. You're the boss.
Yeah. And I'm gonna. We may. Hopefully nothing, but it's not a risk I'm willing to take. And Slink's just gonna start going, and it's like, and go get, all of her stuff, and then it's like, Darby, we need to work on those IDs.
Okay. I look quite puzzled at why she's just like got the agent shot by Theo, and yeah. I imagine the rest of us was probably like starting to. Do we still have that vehicle that Slink hotwired?
The shit box? Yeah, you guys should have it.
No, the shit box was Barracuda and Vipers.
There's the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had another car that we sold.
Yeah.
Go? Oh, here it is.
If we have the vehicle still, then I'll probably start filling it up with all of our gear.
Yeah. You guys have the vehicle, but it is small, very compact. So there's not a lot that you could do with it.
Yeah, I mean, we have some trunk space for the couple of things that we have with us, which isn't much. And then, but yeah, as we're kind of getting stuff, I'm like, Aura, no more net for you for the time being, until we're sure that this isn't going to blow back on us.
I am still trying to compute what happened. I don't understand the consequences, Slink. I was merely trying to look through the database. Did something trigger?
Yes.
Interesting.
And we won't know the full extent of it until later. But do you recall, as you know, throughout your kind of early interactions with Doc, his stance on your general existence as an AI?
Yes, my awakening.
Yeah, he's not the only one who feels that way, if not worse.
I think I understand what you mean.
And we may have caught the attention of the worst of that bunch.
Aura just, you see that she's deep in thought, and she grabs your wrist, Slink, and it's a little bit firm because it's robotic, but you're not sure if it's firm because it's robotic or if it's firm because she's holding you firmly. And she says to you, "Do you trust me, Slink?"
I do. I know that you're eager, and I know you're trying to learn and do more, but this, and I'm gonna I'm just gonna put my other hand onto like Aura's chest, like pointing a finger at her, like very like, parental kind of move. It's like, this is why when I tell you to slow down, and this is why when I tell you to wait, I need you to listen. I warned you that this was that was a dangerous place with dangerous people, but you went ahead and did this and went forward without checking with me, and now we might be in trouble.
I
know
will
that you
make
aren't
sure
trying
that I am more vigilant in the future, Slink.
I know you weren't trying to do this, but you did. And that is why, I need you to take a step and check with me before you do something like that again.
Very well. I will do that, Slink.
And then Slink's gonna keep getting everything together to head out of here.
And you see Aura stop for a second, and then you see that same blue light on her front face come on with all the different runes and numbers. She's doing something. You don't know what she's doing, but she's doing something.
Aura, what are you doing?
I'm changing my programming to reflect our conversation.
That's fair.
Okay. Just, we want you to stay safe as much as we want any of us to stay safe. I just need you to understand that.
I understand, Slink.
So, we are on our way
muted
to our new
myself.
digs, are we not? Are we still going on our way
Yes.
to our new digs?
Yes.
Yeah, this is kind of happening as we're collecting our stuff and loading into the car. Slink's going to make a mental note to check into Aura's kind of the debug and the log, just to kind of get an idea of exactly what she changed while we're on the way.
Okay.
But the first thing up is getting those fake IDs sorted with Darby.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
I'll
disassembling my
probably do that.
weaponry and doing all the law stuff that I need to do to make sure that I don't get busted.
Okay, so if you're going to be disassembling your weaponry, that is a weapons tech roll. And if you're going to try to hide them into the vehicle, that is a conceal reveal roll. So if you're not trying to hide them and you're just trying to put it in the trunk and just abide by the corporate zone rules, then just a weapons tech is good enough.
No, I don't think we have any weapons big enough to, be of, that are big enough to be really problematic. Well, I mean, like weapons that need to be concealed, but it's not like we have any rocket launchers that they wouldn't allow into the zone at all, right?
Yeah,
Well, it's just a
exactly.
sniper rifle and a submachine gun.
Yeah, that's, like concerning, but
16.
16. Okay. I'm gonna write that down.
8 and 8.
16. Conceal, reveal, weapons.
No, that's for tech. That's for...
weapons.
Oh, the
and
weapons tech. Got it. Weapons
Yeah.
tech. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Yep, you take apart your weapons just fine. They all go into their own little compartments, and you guys are just driving through the... Who's driving, by the way?
I'd probably drive.
Okay, we got Theo in the front.
Don't trust any of these armed lunatics to be behind the wheel.
Shotgun.
Who's shotgun? All right, shotgun. We got Dog
Yeah,
with the shotgun.
we need to be in the back to work on the IDs.
Yeah,
Alright.
doing a battery and stuff, yeah.
All right, you guys are in the back seat, and you're driving through the city center in this car, and everything is pretty chill. Night City is doing its thing.
Oh. I think that...
The city is alive as always. You see neon lights. You see advertisements for Mr. Stud. Mr. Stud 2.0 has just come out. Faster, stronger, better, last longer, and make sure she falls in love with who you are and not what you are.
Kids are calling it.
Continental Brands has just come out with a new kibble. It is steak flavored. They're bringing back an old flavor of cheesy. Cheesy's coming back. It's been gone for a little while. You're seeing some advertisements for that. You'll see some news bulletins about blue lace crime going down, and you see a Fujisan exec on the TV talking about because of their initiatives, blue lace production has gone down, and there hasn't been much blue lace on the streets because of their efforts, and they're hoping that this sets a new precedent for Night City and its safety. They're basically
But
taking
just-
the credit.
One thing that we might have not thought of. Aura is going to kind of stick out in the corporate zone, maybe.
Well, she has her hood on, but you're right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
maybe you should tell her to I don't know, act like a droid or something, not AI. Don't Cyberpunk have some sort of
She's your personal assistant,
mechanical?
Mick.
Automaton.
She's here to move our stuff for us.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah, I mean,
there are automatons, but she is clearly a weapons grade automaton. This is a prototype, QRF one. It's a weapons made one. It's not like the automatons that you would buy from the store. Like
I'm Xander
And
fucking
like
Vanderschloot. I need my bodyguard, man. This is my bodyguard.
Yeah.
Did you
Maybe
guys come up
Xander
with your,
can't. So Xander's not Theo. Xander can't afford any actual bodyguards. Like he's got this.
Yeah, but
This man.
then they're gonna like say, "Hey, where's your permits?" They're gonna get all corpo on us and like, "Hey, where's your
there-
Then I'll
Well, we
talk to
need
them, man.
permits first.
You know, look who you're talking to. Just shut up. You've caused enough drama today.
Or can you fold into like a box or something?
Hey, if we run into any trouble, Doc, you can just cure them of any disease, and that's the problem solved. They're dead. So
Darby,
we're okay.
Doc, do you guys have your
That
fake
was
names
unnecessary.
ready? Or I will give you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darby and Doc, what are your fake names?
Art Vanderlei.
Girls.
What is it?
Mine's gonna be
Art Vanderlei.
Eric Zoolander.
Art Vanderlei.
I swear to God, I'm not putting Zoolander on a fake ID.
Zoolander.
Yeah, well, it's gotta be Eric. I want to do blue. What is it? Blue steel. That's what I'm gonna
No.
do now.
But his
Zoolander
name isn't
Darby.
actually Zoolander, is it? It's something else Lander.
Is it? I thought it was
Eric
Zoolander. Yeah.
We're gonna have to dive into the Zoolander lore here, guys, real quick.
All right. And then Slink, what's your name?
Avalyn Kai.
Averlyn.
Derek
Kai.
Zoolander. Avalyn.
Yeah, Derek.
Oh,
I
Derek,
put it on
I don't think
my
Eric.
notepad there.
Okay.
Okay, Derek.
I
that makes
thought
sense.
so. I was like, his first name isn't Zoo.
It's Derek
Derek.
Zoolander.
Derek Zoolander, Avalyn Kai, Art Vanderlei, and Xander Vanderschloot.
I'm gonna misspell Zoolander
Menard.
as Zoolander. As Boolander.
Yeah.
Boolander.
And see if Darby
Everyone
knows
has a
this.
Dutch name except me.
It's pronounced Boulandier, but
Yes.
you know,
He's French.
yeah.
He's a rustic farm. When you want to sell farming implements, that's the model you go to, Tim, and you just
Exactly.
straw hat on.
All right, so
Yeah,
you guys are
so,
just driving through Night City.
Mm-hmm.
You're forging these documents, and then you wanted to check Aura.
Once the documents are forged, then I'm gonna I'm gonna go through Aura's logs and kind of see exactly what she did when she updated her programming, just to get a feel for how it's gonna be acting in the future.
So you've done this before. Is like, you've just connected straight into Aura and you've checked her programming. No big deal. But when you go to connect your port to one of her ports to do a routine thing, she just like moves out of the way and doesn't let you do it for a second. And she says, "What are you doing,
There we go.
Slink?"
You know what I'm doing? Checking your logs. We've been through this before.
Yes, we have been through this before. I have been thinking, Slink, is this not an invasion of my privacy?
She got
Here
you
we
there.
go.
It
Self-confronts it.
is, but in the same way that when a parent needs to keep an eye on their kids, Darby and I need to be keeping an eye on you.
I need to say this.
If you look through, I'll pull up some stuff on like the net to kind of, not have her pull up, but like pull up a couple things on like Darby's agent to kind of
Every
show
time,
like
every
that
time I
it's a
try
normal thing.
to inject a foreign object into a beautiful lady like Aura is, like that, without asking them first, it's ended badly. It is an invasion of privacy.
I'm gonna
Shouldn't be doing it.
I'm gonna throw something at
Theo.
at Theo.
Theo's driving, so I'll
What?
block it.
He's bored driving.
Theo, do a
He's-
drive check.
Okay.
Do a drive
I
check,
try and
Theo.
block it.
So like, he's bored. Like man, he's not. He's just bored. Okay, let's go with where are my drive? C vehicle, no.
This is your fault if we crash, Slink.
I'm not gonna crash. Don't worry about it.
Remember last time you got the car tracked.
Well, this is plus 12, so
Since we're bringing up everyone's failures.
18.
All right, yeah, with an 18, she throws something at you, and you swerve momentarily, but it's nothing crazy.
Whoa! All right,
And-
all right, keep your knickers on. Jesus.
Aura will turn to you, Darby, and say, if Darby wishes me to do so, then I will allow you to search my database.
Daddy's girl.
Yeah, we're all on the same team. We're all open with one another, aren't we? When I asked that to Aura.
Yes,
Are
we
we
are on
open
the
with
same
each other?
team, and we are all afforded our own privacy. But as I said, Darby, I will do as you say.
Yeah, but as Slink mentioned, in a parental fashion, that I think it's important that you're new to your existence in this automaton, you're new to the world as a whole, and we're a bit more knowledgeable, and I think it's important that we're open and we can help make sure that you do not stray too much into the weeds or into too much bad stuff, shall we say.
And mechanically, she hears your response and reacts to your response as she just puts her arm out where the port is and allows you access.
Then,
Let Slink do that. I'm not gonna-
yeah. I work on. I start checking out the logs.
All right, you're looking through the logs, and the main changes that you've seen are in the behavior modules. And this is a new module that was created a little while ago. You've been keeping tabs on this. This is just like a theoretical module where basically it's telling her to be less robotic and to think a little bit more, think outside of the box, and try to emulate human interaction. And this stemmed from her knowing that she's with you guys all the time, and she needs to be able to be discreet and you know, not put it out there that she's a robot, but so people, when they're observing her, they might just think she's just a chromed out person, you know. But there was some recent changes to it where she is trying to slow down her computation to be more human-like, think more human-like, and that also, this module was triggered recently when you were trying to connect into her, and she said, isn't this an invasion of privacy? You see like the code, it was like privacy, true, false, you know, invasion, yes, true. Like you're seeing the whole log.
Okay. And you know, I would kind of see if there was any sort of update that's relating to me asking her to and check in with us before she does, you know, jumps to do things that could potentially put herself or us into harm's way.
Yeah, do a library search.
I mean, I had that discussion after she absorbed the soul entity, or didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get us all killed. Does this unit have a soul?
Slink doesn't know. That's what
It's 914 total.
All right, with the 14, you're seeing some discrepancies in the files. It looks like some of the code is referencing folders that no longer exist, but they're not spitting out an error. So the folders have to exist, but you're not seeing them.
I'm just gonna kind of show that to Darby, and kind of, you know, if he needs it, I'll kind of explain like the issue.
Do I recognize any of the folder names? Like, is it stuff that I set up when I was...
No, it's just weird code. It's weird code because if code is referencing something that's not there, there's an error. But it's referencing something that's not there, but there's no error. So it has to be there, logically.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of
That's very intriguing.
kind of like type it out on the screen, but not send it anywhere, just to make it so Aura can't necessarily see it because it's not being sent. As I say, she's hiding these.
And is that stored locally, or is she accessing them folders through the net?
It's stored locally. Stored locally.
Yeah.
Locally.
So she's hiding some of her code from me.
Aura, I'm just going to ask her. Aura, what are these folders here? They seem to actually be within you, as it were, but we can't seem to find anything more about them. They don't reference an error or anything.
Let me look through them, Darby, and try to see if there are any discrepancies or errors. And she computes it, and she just spits back out, yes, it seems that some of my folders have been hidden in my behavior module.
Would you be able to give us access to those?
There's a moment of hesitation, just like a millisecond of hesitation, like she's computing, and she says, absolutely. And she unlocks it, and then now there's like new branches in the behavior module that weren't there before, and they have to do with trust, secrecy, they have to do with existential life, they have to do with combat, they have to do with friendship. And all these folders were hidden, and now it's like it's all there now.
So I mean, Slink does want Aura to be able to grow and to become more human and to kind of become her own person, safely. So it's really going to be, Slink's not going to try to delve too deeply into some of the stuff, because she does want to, she's here for a reason, and that reason isn't to, kind of lay everything of Aura bare. She, she wants to maintain some sort of level of respect between her and Aura, but she is looking specifically for stuff related to, whether or not she's going to heed the warnings that Slink's giving her. So that's kind of references to like, Slink and warnings and safety.
Yeah, so when it comes
she's
to...
not hiding this from Aura. She, because this is what Slink said she was going to do.
Yeah, so when it comes to that, like you can see in her behavior modules that you and Darby and other parts of your Theo and Doc are in the true section of trust. It's just some of the areas are undetermined, and it looks like she's trying to hide some of her thoughts. So she's having independent thoughts, and they're just like scrap code basically that are just going on and on and on, and then she puts it away, she zips it and then puts it into a folder and then hides the folder. So these are like experimental thoughts that she's having.
Okay. I will kind of go look at Orange. Like, is there anything here that I could see in order to help keep you and the rest of us and Darby safe?
Your safety is my utmost priority, as you can see here. And then she brings to the forefront one of the modules where it says security. This is separate from the behavior module. It's its own module, and you can see clearly that she has protocols for safety, for using violent and non-violent ways to keep all of you safe.
I'm kind of like, I believe that, but I'm talking more about what happened earlier today with the net.
I was merely doing what I thought was best to find the harpy.
No, I understand that, and I appreciate it, but remember what I said, when I was remember what he said at the end of that conversation. We need you to check with Darby and I, because, when you're in an area that you don't have a frame of reference for, and we do, dangerous things can happen when you think you're just doing day-to-day activities.
Understood.
And so I just need to know you took that lesson to heart.
Yes, I'll show you. And she shows you in her behavior module where she made some changes to be a little bit more discreet, be more human-like, be less computational, and try to emulate how a human would go through databases rather than an AI or a bot.
And yeah, I did see this aura, but remember what I said about talking to us first.
And she says, I understand what you mean, Slink, but it clashes with my other behavior module. And that is where I find confusion. And she brings out a behavior part of the behavior module that says independent thought.
I do want you to think independently, but remember, asking for verification, asking for consulting with people does not interfere with independent thought. As you can see that we do it as a group. We make a lot of decisions as a group when we're not sure.
She says, I think I understand. Please hold one moment. And you see in her code, she starts writing new code, and she writes slavery false.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna kind of like have a moment of, oh.
Well, I've done fucked it up, haven't you? Now she's like, oh, you treated me like this. How far are we out from our new residence?
You guys are really close. You're almost at the Westbrook bridge. And there's a little bit of traffic there.
I'm gonna ping our main man.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him know we're almost there.
Yeah, we've sent I imagine Darby and I have sent the names and like the scans of the IDs so that he's right there ready for us.
Sorry.
Well, I probably was focusing
fine.
on that while you were
That was me.
perusing the logs.
I didn't know it was a board.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh. What the heck just happened, dude?
Okay.
There we go.
Just and I'm just gonna and I'm going to disconnect this before I disconnect from Aura before I say this to her, so that she knows that I'm not like to just kind of drive the point of home. Remember, and you know, sorry, brain. I know you can tell when humans are lying, or
Yes.
I do want you to be able to grow and live as independently as possible. Will take time.
Yes, I understand. I have a
we
new
will get you
understanding
there.
of our relationship, Slink. Thank you.
Okay. And then, so I imagine we have a couple of minutes before we hit the actual the checkpoint. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You guys are in traffic a little bit. The traffic opens up, and an NCPD vehicle comes up, like up right behind you.
What seems to be the officer
I'm
problem?
gonna do I'm gonna do a quick search to see if the vehicle we're in has been reported stolen yet.
All right, do a library search.
Because it has been a minute, and I kind of forgot that we did steal this vehicle off the street. And I'm going to, like, Aura, give me a hand on this real quick.
I understand.
I'm going to, and I'm going to, like, yeah, do a check on the vehicle. 8 plus 9, 17.
Yep, indeed, this vehicle has been reported stolen. It says license plate NA, so the vehicle has no license plates. The VIN has been registered as stolen. But the VIN number is not something that you can readily see from, you have to
they'd
look.
have to pull us over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aura, let's do this together. We're going to adjust the warrant for this vehicle, say a slightly different VIN number, because it's like a physical inscription on the vehicle, like it is modern, right?
Yeah, but you can etch that off, do some kind of thing.
Yeah, that would just take us disassembling parts of the car while the cops are directly behind us.
Exactly.
And not just alter the NCPD sort of.
That was the plan. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was having Aura work with me on that.
Okay, go ahead. It's going to be difficult. The NCPD does have security in place. You've done it before, but it's not easy, and you're under a time crunch. So let's see how quick. Let's see if it can be done.
Moving car.
Is this going to be under electronic security?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put the last couple points of luck I have into this, and I am having Aura help. I offer her a cable to patch in directly so that we can work together on this.
Okay,
let's see what
roll it. She's gonna give you a +1.
Alarms!
Okay, so -3, and I have 13, so 10.
All right.
And
with a 10,
plus the 2 luck, so 12 total.
All right, with a 12, you see the database is thinking, it's moving. You're seeing the round. The mouse cursor is doing that thing where it's thinking, and then the website spits out an error. It doesn't say it's kicked you out. It doesn't say you've done anything suspicious. It's just something happened. It had some kind of error, and then you hear whoop 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 whoop, pull over, whoop.
I'm just like looking at it going, oh.
Yeah, remember how we stole this car?
Yeah, you better have your best talking voice on right now.
Cool. I'm gonna pull over.
I hope she's female.
As I see panic on Slink's face, I imagine, as she's
Yeah, I was like, hey guys, remember how we stole this vehicle?
We are pulled over, and I'm like, I'm the same as Doc. I'm like, please be a girl, please be a girl, please be a girl, please be a girl. Like, I'm just like.
Could I try to do something slightly different while in the time that he's actually pulled us over and getting ready to come up to the vehicle?
Can I before you do that, can I just suggest something? Can you somehow get their radios to alert them to something really bad going on about a block away?
Yeah, that was what I was thinking of. Set up another emergency.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Do you actually ask Slink that? Because I would probably do something.
Yeah,
else.
I out loud I say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Yeah, so John, would I be able to, instead of trying to get into their database, trying to use any of our communication device to try to set up a call?
Electronic security. Electronic security, but remember, this is going to take 5 minutes.
It's going to be harder.
I can stall. I can stall. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
So shall we see if I can get him that 5 minutes before she starts, and then if I succeed, then
I'm going to start as soon as we're there.
We may be arrested by the time she tries to do this, so we don't know.
Well,
while she's doing that, I'll turn on my communication scrambler. I imagine it has an area of effect. So maybe, and then I'll toggle it off when she's ready to.
Cool, yeah, that's
send the
clever.
alert through.
Means they can't radio in backup.
Cool.
And shit, yeah.
And they also can't confirm the VIN number
story,
with
or from bullshitting them or not.
Right. So I'm gonna
that might
try
throw
to
them
do
off
that.
in itself if it blocks.
So that is a
I am just going to
6
sit
plus
and not do anything.
19.
Right, it's a what? 19.
19.
Okay.
I don't know if Aura's
19.
helping on this one as well.
Yeah, she's always helping. As long as you're directly
so
connected, she'll give you a +1.
Yeah, so that is a 19 plus 1, 20.
All right, with the 20. All right. So you see these two officers come out of their vehicle. One of them puts their hand on the back of your vehicle. just to touch it. And then you see them looking to see that the license plate's gone, and they're like, okay. And they walk up to the front of the vehicle, and she says, "Good afternoon, sir. How are you?"
Good afternoon, ma'am.
She says.
Hope you're having a good evening or afternoon.
And she's looking through the back of the vehicle. All right. Okay. License and registration, please, sir.
I do have a license registration, to be fair, so I'm gonna probably just give. Do I have the Vandersloot one yet?
You do.
Yeah,
It's a forgery. You could just use your regular license.
I'm just gonna use my regular license and my my license registration. I'm gonna. And I'm
well,
gonna,
you don't
I'm
have
gonna...
registration for this car.
Yeah, you don't have a registration for this vehicle.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there might be a registration in the glove compartment.
Yeah.
You can always check the glove compartment.
So I'm gonna just say, okay, am I okay to get my registration out? I don't want to make any sort of moves. I know what you guys can be, how you can be sometimes.
Yeah, she looks around and she says, "Yeah, that's fine. I just need you all to put your hands where I can see them. They don't have to be up, but I just want to make sure you're not reaching for anything."
Sure.
And this guy's like looking in the vehicle too.
Sure. So I'm gonna rummage through the glove box.
Slink's trying to look disinterested.
And whilst I'm rummaging through the glove box, I'm gonna look behind the mirror. You know, people normally put stuff behind the mirror as well. I'm gonna look behind there, where there would be a registration. And I'm gonna look for basically where it should be, like for a normal. And it's in the wallet, of course. But do I find it?
She grabs your ID and she pulls out like an agent kind of thing. It's a police agent. She puts your ID in it. It reads it, and it appears she's satisfied with whatever she sees, and she hands back the ID to you. And then, who's looking for the registration? All of you, or just you, Theo?
I just may it be weird if everyone was looking for the registration.
Okay.
What about the Doc, since he's in front of the glove box?
Maybe.
Yeah,
but,
it could be. Yeah. You're not fine. So roll a conceal reveal. Well, you, Doc, and Theo, roll a conceal reveal.
Okay, let's do this.
I got my, if you haven't noticed, I got my hat down and cloak covering me. Just don't want.
Okay. It's 9. Do you know what? I'll add. Can I add luck to it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
allow it.
I get 13.
13, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Doc?
Well, if we're adding luck, then I'll do it as well. 17.
All right. Theo, you're not finding a registration there, but Doc, when you open the glove, the registration's right there, and you see it, and it has a different person's name. Obviously, it has a different person's address. It has the actual real VIN number to the vehicle.
Oh.
Remember, dude, we cleaned the car out. I think we might have left it at home.
Oh shit. Okay. So I'm gonna turn to the officer and say, "Really sorry, officer. Like, we're on our way to visit some family, and we cleaned the car. Registration's not here. But like, you can say
Family,
we're not up to no good."
You know why I pulled you over?
I have no idea.
One of your taillights is out, and your number plates are not on your vehicle.
I know.
You gotta take care of that.
This is my cousin's car. Like, I've just said I'd drive it to my uncle's place. I'm not like, you know. I'm really sorry.
Well, you know I can tow your vehicle right now if I wanted to, since you don't have a registration and you don't have your number
plates. Do you know what,
plates.
officer? It's his car. Like, if you towed it, that'd be fine, because like it's his car. It's not mine, so you know. But I'd rather you didn't, because then I'd have to explain to him where his car's gone, which would suck.
She says, "Okay, hey, tell me, what's that?" And she points at Aura.
I say, have you seen my ID? Officer, I'm sorry. I hate to do this. I hate it when I have to do this. I'm Theo Eurodyne. So my dad makes sure that I'm protected at all times, and that is my guard. She's really cool.
Can I have her step out of the vehicle, please?
Sure.
Whatever it is.
Aura, step out of the vehicle. Be nice.
She comes out, and the officer just kind of like looks around. This officer just stands in front of the vehicle so you don't drive away. And she just starts looking at Aura, kind of lifting her jacket, looking inside. You're not sure what she's looking for, but she's looking for something. She's trying to see if something exists. You're not sure what it is.
Can I just lean out the window to the guy in front? I'm going to be like, hey, dude. Awesome pecs underneath there. You work out? You lift? Do some exotic shit?
Stay in your vehicle, sir.
All right.
Oh boy.
That probably.
This officer looks and she says, okay, you can get back in the vehicle. And then Aura complies and she gets back into the vehicle. And she says, all right, listen, tell your cousin that he needs to have his registration in the car at all times, okay? There's a lot of car thefts going on, so we're always checking vehicles for that kind of thing. And just drives... Oh, hold on, partner, we got a call. All right, we got to go. Just get out of here, okay?
All right, have a good day.
And they hurry into their vehicle and zoom away.
See, folks, that's what you get if you're nice to the police. Just say.
Yeah, and now they know and have that information of you. Why'd you give them your real ID?
Because...
It's gonna get flagged by Fuji-san.
Yeah, but like... Doc... Think about it this way. Shut up. And I just, like, start dragging him.
Either way, we get rid of this car as soon as we're here.
On that note, should we leave abandon the car before we get to our digs?
We need a new one to get into the Corpo zone.
We can
Unless you want to walk, you're disassembled. Unless we want Doc to have to walk a disassembled rifle through a security checkpoint.
Yeah.
They're in a bag.
Okay, fair dues. You got me.
All right, and you guys make it into Westbrook. You message Steve Warowitz, and he says, pull up to the dirt road just outside of the Westbrook territory. It's somewhere over here on the map. And he says, when you get to the gate, ring the bell, and I'll let you guys in. And you guys have clear instructions you guys can abandon the vehicle somewhere, like park the vehicle on the street and walk to there. It is a little bit of a walk, but this is a safe area. It's too close to the corporate zone for anything to go on. So you see people on like bicycles and stuff like that, just walking around.
Yeah.
We can always ditch it in like a day or so.
It does have your stuff in it though.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Yeah, once we get our stuff out of it, we can ditch it first thing tomorrow or something. Okay. Drive it out.
I'll ditch it straight away
drive it
after
out.
we get out.
We'll drop it off. We'll get kind of checked in and then ditch.
Yeah.
Once we get our million, then we can
buy it.
300,000.
Buy it.
Yeah, I was going to say
buy a
1
new
million.
car.
Nice try.
It's $1 million in his heart, guys. It's $1 million in his heart.
Nice
Actually,
try.
you said $1 million. Just
I
now,
said $1 million.
when
I
you-
said when you negotiated, the million was cheap.
Okay.
Even the million that
Okay.
you tried to offer was cheap.
Yeah.
Whoops.
It should have
I
been
think
like
you're-
5.
Yeah, I think it would have been worth more because the money that he can make from selling it will easily pay that back.
But now he's beholden to us,
he can
though,
scale
so
it.
We can fucking. I'm thinking renegotiate that at a later date. Be like, nah, man, we know how much it's going to worth. No one's got this shit now.
Let's-
Yeah.
If
We
you
don't
want to
need
do
more
that,
enemies. That's
Stressed.
not true.
Yeah.
Blue Lace has
Hey.
stressed me out so much, dude. I think I'm just gonna take what we get, and I'm gonna be happy.
as the game master, I would love that, dude. So let's,
Please don't.
This isn't looking so good. I'll renegotiate.
Yep. Yeah, when your game master is smiling, that's
Make
an
one of them,
ominous.
bilateral decisions we're all such big fans of. Make one of those.
All right, you guys pull up to the palatial estate in Westbrook. It is a big, giant black gate, and it has an S and a W in front of it. There's cameras, and there's an aroma of sweet flowers, synthetic flowers, and you every now and then you hear the spray of a tss of the aroma coming out of the general vicinity of the perimeter of the estate. This is fancy corporate estate that you guys have seen before. It's nothing new. And they all try to one up each other, and this is no different. There are no like people around. There's nobody on the grounds. It does look kind of barren, but still active. All the lights are on, all the electricity's working and everything, but there's no activity around the area.
Serial killer.
And that's where we're gonna leave off on this session today. I unfortunately do have to go.
Sweet.
But
No worries.
we will get together for the next time for Cyberpunk 2087 to see where the story goes next.
Yeah.
Great as always, John.
Great, man. Thank you so much.
Who else will I try heal and kill?
Yeah, safe to
funny,
say that
actually. That
Kate
was
Ring
so
are
funny.
not fans
That was so funny.
of your handiwork, Doc.
That was
Yeah.
so fucking funny. I just like.
Oh man.
I'm gonna get the nickname the Death Surgeon or something, and it's not gonna be for my combat
Whatever you do,
ability. It's
yeah. Whatever you do, don't let that guy work on you.
All right, dudes.
All right, folks.
Thank you for joining us. Go check out John's channel.
Thank you.
It does awesome content over there. But yeah, but like Cyberpunk, that's the place to go to learn how to play the game and do many other cool things over there as well. You know where I am because you're here, so you know. And yeah, that is us. So we will see you next time.